All right, welcome to Big Bear's Trains. This is probably the first video on the channel. This is going to be a series of videos documenting my build of an O-scale traditional like 3-rail layout. Just from the humble beginnings, from nothing all the way, we'll see how far we'll get. Really no goal in mind, no timeline per se. It's just how I do and what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have some fun along the way. The room you're looking at is the den of my house. You can see some orange boxes and some other NPC over there. There's some workout equipment. I haven't quite gotten my wife out of there yet, but maybe that'll be a future expansion. But for now, we're looking at a room space that's probably like 5 feet by 12 feet. And this is kind of the start here. You can see a loop of track just to get an idea of size. It doesn't look too nice on the floor, but hopefully we can get that elevated soon. Taking a look at our preliminary track work. This is kind of just what I started with to get an idea of the curves and some of the other stuff that I wanted to do for the size of the room here. I'm using AnyRail software. I'm sure there's other softwares out there that are probably a little more advanced than this one, but this one is very, very user-friendly to kind of get off the ground real quick and just get a feel for what you're working with in the space you have. I definitely wanted as much running action as possible. Like I said, this is a 5 by 12, so not a crazy amount of room, but wanted as much running action as possible with these 2 loops, some crossovers and some sidings, and 1 reversing loop just to have some fun as we're running the trains. All right, so here's my kind of design of the bench work here to match the layout size. This is my first real sizable layout I've ever built. I've had tons of little ones on with the toy trains when I was a kid, but those were just on tabletops and things that were laying around my parents' house. But anyways, here's the kind of the sketch of the bench work. There's a 5 by 5 section up here and a 5 by 5 section down here. They mirror each other, so that way the cuts are relatively easy. And there's this little like section here that'll just going to get bolted and connect these 2 things together. We'll see how this works. Again, this is just my take on it, and I'm going to see some more stuff outside. All right, we're outside. You can see some pieces on the floor there. I already got one of the sections up over there. Hey, Yamaha. Just starting to get things together, figuring things out here. We'll hopefully gonna have that center section, some other stuff put together here shortly, and we'll lay it down inside and kind of get an idea of what we're looking at.